prophet. We need our leader. We need our leader. The evil and wicked, everything shuffle and caliphate. Change God is up from shining from the east of God. Some your flags all over the globe, are you feeling me, chanting? Why and I feel Superman location, you know. We are going back to our homeland. So we are roots to go again. We are foundation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now. So we are roots. We are foundation is a root. We are going home to where Brazil. We are going back to our homeland now. So we are roots. Your foundation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah. We are going back to our homeland now. So we are roots. Your foundation is a root. We are going home to where Brazil. Because I tell you, we no fear wicked British, we no fear Britain, we no fear them, Boko Haram, we no fear them, we no fear Fulani Coalition, we no fear them, we no fear Mietiala, we no fear them, we no fear them, Bandit Kill, we no fear them, we no fear them, Janjaweed, we no fear them, we no fear them, Al-Qaeda, we no fear Lucifer, we no fear you Satan, we no fear little demons, we no fear Leviathan, we no fear little junkies, little Janjaweed. Obasanjo and his entire generation died and was buried in our Biafran. Living his business as usual. This is the new generation of Biafran. For your information, if you don't mind, mad people everywhere. Mad people. I have to go, man. We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots to go again. Biafran nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots. Biafran nation is a root. We are going home to Biafran cities. We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots. Biafran nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah. We are going back to our homeland. To our roots. Biafran nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city. We are going back to our homeland. To our roots to go again. Biafran nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now. To our roots. Biafran nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra cities. Yerima Setima, the Boko Haram King said, and in Lagos the Yorubas can be buying the land for 100,000. And Fulanis we buy them for 150 or 200,000. But on Ibadan we buy his own for 10 million. Can you imagine? Mad people everywhere. So whatever, give them water. But I'm Azuka, with the Chris, Pst Vam Vam. I'm seeing Biafran already, man. Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Because what I am saying, Honorable Manyamini, our people are lame. They are weak. I am struggling to count how many men there are in Biafra land. There are no more men left. Weak, docile, and imbecilic. Weak. I don't know how we can take such people to war. I don't know how we can take men who are not men into battle and win. I am ashamed. Very, very ashamed. Nonetheless, we must preach this very gospel because man did not ask us to come. Chukwu Abiyama in heaven mandated that we should come. If not, that I was called to do this very work, I will not speak to any of you anymore. But Chukwu Abiyama said this very gospel must be preached, and we must preach it. I have prayed since yesterday up until now. My request is very simple. The same prayer I made in secret, I will make out here in the open. Chukwu Abiyama Biko, since it is your intention that your kingdom will be restored upon this very earth, I need men.
We need men.
I need men. I did not say boys. I said I need men.
We need men. We need men.
Those of them that you created to restore your kingdom, they should come forward now, not tomorrow, not next year. Chukwu Abiyama.
No.
You must bring them now. I did not say tomorrow.
No. No.
Because the insult is too much. It is beyond what any human being can endure.
I can't imagine it.
We want to go and get Biafra, or we die in the process.
Yes.
Because we are better off dead.
I'm telling you.
Than witness some of this nonsense going on.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
The level of insult is beyond what any decent human being can tolerate. I was an Achinama. They bring their cattle into our land. They desecrate our land. They kill us in the presence of our families and nobody does anything about it. And when the police attend, the police sit idly by as people are being killed by not a multitude of people. Only 4. Only 4 Awasa people can sack an entire village in Biafra land and we call ourselves men. No, we are not men. Until we redeem our honor. Until we look at integrity and say we must have a part of it. Until then, and then I have to be honest with you. This is Radio Biafra. Now is the time to come forward. I did not say tomorrow. Now, tonight is the time to come forward. 100 of us and then we march. 100 and we march. The rest can come later if they want to. I'm tired of broadcasting. I want to fight for my country. I want to carry arms to defend the honor and integrity of my country. I want to avenge the death of 6 million people. I want Biafra to stand as a beacon of hope, freedom, and liberty in black world. I want Biafra to stand as a testament to the glory of heaven upon the face of this very earth. I want Biafra to stand because my obligation to the dead outweigh that which I owe to the living. That is why Biafra will stand, and Biafra will come. 100 men, that's all. And we march. The rest can come later on. I no longer give a damn. The disgrace and the insult is too much. But in Kakarigo, we must go and meet our enemies even if we have only machete and hoes. It is far more better for us to go and meet them and die with a semblance of dignity than with this very humiliation which we encounter every blessed day. We must assemble as quickly as possible.
IPOB! 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 One formidable family. One ready, mad, desperate family. Umunnem. If we understand who we are and we have listened to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and do not know what to do now, then we can as well, or we should as well also forget it. Ututu Oma to every one of you. Ututu Oma from my end here. My name remains Fafe Chamaka Jere, Pastor Vam Vam Vam. I greet you from here. Thank you, fellow Biafrans, those of you that have waited and have sat at home for these couple of days. And today you have taken a break as commanded or recommended by our Prime Minister. Your break is not for you to get into leisure and forget what is at stake. Your break is for you to strategize and equip yourself for the final onslaught. That is why you are on break. It is for you to come out desperately mad to get that which you are fighting for. It is not for you to go and eat amala and fufu and semo and come out fat just because you have 24 hours. It's for you to look around and say, what is happening? Must we continue in this circle? For how long will it take us to know that we must hold the line and get this freedom that we desperately need now? That's the reason why you are going on break. The recess is for you to calm your nerves and think and say, I have done 3 days. Let it not be that the 3 days I have done or all the Mondays I have done will be in vain. Let me give it this final push. Let me come out more resilient, more desperate, madder than ever to hit these enemies that are determined to execute their evil plan on us. Because you see, they are repentant. They are determined. They do not want to change in any way because they look at you and they say, you cannot do anything. You can't do anything. That's what they say. You know, that's why if I see anybody still talking about Labour Party, APC, PDP, and they are still talking about Nigeria, I look at them and I look beside them and I see how they are even more worthless. How they are, you know, can I compare them to a walking corpse, or how do I describe them? There's a video I would like to analyze maybe this weekend if we have the time. There's one guy they call Faron Timi. He's a bright guy, very bright guy. I've analyzed him a number of times. And one thing that beats my imagination is to have people that have understood Nigeria like that, that know that Nigeria has decayed to an extent that there is no saving, and they still believe they can do something to save Nigeria. Somebody who is a lawyer, and he, because of what Nigeria has done to him, or what he sees that Nigeria has to offer, have decided to relinquish his law. He said he is no longer a lawyer. That it's for long. You see that there's nothing about justice in Nigeria. Nigeria, you know, is nothing to write home about. And that same Nigeria is what you are banking on and fighting for. Ask such people the history of Nigeria. They will tell you. They will tell you that Nigeria was formed by white men. They will tell you that before these white people came, that we were not Nigerians. And yet, they continue to insist that Nigeria can be a better place. I begin to wonder what is happening to some human beings. That's why Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is a unique species. That's why Simon Ekpa is incomparable to some of them. Because they have read the last chapter of Nigeria and they know that there's no ending. There's no ending to this evil called Nigeria. There's no ending. The cycle will continue and continue until it swallows everyone that is actually in solidarity with it, or that is actually in a cahoot with them. I don't know. I'm still looking for words to, put in to support what I'm saying. But what am I telling you this morning, fellow Biafrans? Mazin Nnamdi Kanu have told you that Nigeria can never ever save you. That's why anything that supports Nigeria will remain our enemies. Anything that supports Nigeria will never ever be in our good books. Never. Never. Because nothing about Nigeria means well to you. Nothing about it means well to you. And so that is why at this last onslaught, you are supposed to display a level of madness that will make the world to say, no, 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 no. It is enough. Let's give these people the chance to become who they want to be. You know that point whereby you say, if you don't let me leave, you too, you will not leave. If you don't give me peace, I will not give you peace. If you don't allow me to sleep, I swear you will not sleep. That is the point where we'll get to. Do you understand? So it should get to the point in Biafra land whereby if your neighbor, your street man is actually playing the game of Nigeria, people are asked to sit at home, and you know somebody who has decided to, disrupt what you know will bring solution to you. That is it. So when you see anybody doing anything against what you believe Mazin Nnamdi Kanu has taught us and our Prime Minister have instructed, you consider them an obstruction and you kick them out of your way. That's why you shouldn't sit down and allow some idiots that will come and tell you something. Why are these people enforcing this? Why are they doing this? Anybody that chooses to do what comes out from his mind because he sees some kind of madness and stupidity being displayed by some Biafrans, and he decides to take the law into his hand, do not ridicule them. Don't insult them. Do you see me coming out with the video to show you people that are stop telling people to go back into the house? As long as Biafra hababuru, as long as we had aba, na had aba and see mmadụ, come go against Yoku. When I speak Igbo, just know that what I'm trying to say is something that the YouTube community may not allow. So sometimes I speak it in Igbo. Go against Yoku. Nnọrọ n'ala on grounds. I'm telling you. Na nọ n'Aba, anọ m n'Aba, wee pụta narị Aba, wee fụrụ ndị mmadụ na-ere ahịa. I'm telling you, eyiri m bọmbụ n'ahụ, ba ebe ahịa na-ere ahịa. Eyiri m uwe, ga-etisa everywhere. Ara na-agba ụnụ. Isi na-emebi ụnụ. Asị ndị mmadụ nọ n'ụlọ, ụnụ apụta n'ahịa. Isi ndị nọ narị Aba, Chineke akpọ gị ọkụ. That's why you see some people, they are not part of us. Keep your mouth shut. Make sure you go. Say what you know, don't say what you don't know. Anything that concerns you, you say. Anything that doesn't concern you, make sure you go say so. Chineke akpọ gị ọkụ. Nnọrọ n'obodo a na-emekarị ihe ndị a na-eme. Kwehu, shọpụ mepere ni amị ọkụ. Otoro sabu unu niile dị a. They're telling you to sit at home, and you are doing otherwise. Look, me, I am in support of enforcement. If there's anybody that have got the liver to do it, let them do it. Bloody fools. Because I know you people don't listen. You don't know. Don't you know that Nigeria wants you dead? Don't you know that they don't care about you? Don't you know that you need to be mad for them to hear you? It be like something when they talk, they enter your head. No, they enter your head. You think you are going to wear kids' gloves and go and face this janjaweed? They are blood-sucking demons. They don't care. They rip mother's womb open and bring out the fetus. That's what they do. You think I'm gonna be, preaching this peaceful gospel if I'm there on ground? Mad people everywhere. Nigeria have determined to swallow you. They do not want you alive. They don't care about you. Look, as far as I'm concerned, I have no other family. If you are not preaching the gospel of Biafra, my friend, don't get into my DM. Even if you are from the same womb with me. If you want to talk to me as a brother, you talk to me, we finish. If you dare in any way, do anything to contradict what I believe, thunder, thunder will destroy you. Mad people. What are you telling me? People are literally suffering. People are literally being subjugated. People are literally being, thrown out of their destinies. And then you think by saying, oh my goodness me, there's one idiot they call Chinedu. That zombie that sits inside his car. There are some people Chineke got walk. I'm telling you, there are some people who don't want a chance. Amim Hokuhanere. That's never. Amim Hoku. That is literally where mu kerosene me Hoku. Herere pia. Now, people have been exposed to be criminally minded. Ifayoba have been exposed to be a pure criminal. Look at what he did to our people in Congo. He ran away from Congo. And people, eyewitness accounts are coming out to say what he did. Our prime minister have exposed it. This is a man has put Costaris in a place where Costaris is struggling to survive, to save his life, because he helped him. And that same criminal who is in the same Nigeria court system, suffering for being penalized for what he did. And he's the one they are using now to carry out their evil plan. And they set up hundreds of individuals and give them guns, give them walkie-talkie. And he tell you, I am sponsoring it with my own money. Where did he get the money? Where did he find your back, get the money to pay 1,000 men salary and give them gun? Where did he get the money? So don't you know that it is the zoo that is empowering him to do that? They bring a camera. Yes, that's still that's the guy I'm talking about. They bring camera and it's mounting camera here and there. And you are happy that a Fulani stooge who is signing paper and documents to sell you away, you are happy that he is going to represent your interest, that the camera he puts in Nnewi and in Anambra is for your own good. Somebody who is under the watch of Fulani, who, if he does not do what he is doing now, he should be languishing in jail. Do you know how much he stole from banks? How much he collected from banks that he has not paid? How much government money he has taken? If he has so much of that money, before this insecurity problem came, before this insecurity problem that they claim they have in Biafra land came, if Ifeanyi was so rich, was Nnewi roads not as dilapidated as they are right now? Why did he not fix them? Didn't Nnewi have electricity? Why did he not fix them? Didn't Nnewi not have problem of water? Why did he not give them water? So it is now that Ifeanyi has billions to pay to young men that will be carrying gun up and down for security, and you believe it. Your brain is not correct. That is why every one of you, look, sometimes there may be majority because of their cowardice. They will be supporting the enemy to destabilize what we are doing. Few of us that know what we want, few of us that can be mad and get this job done, we teach them a lesson they will never forget in a hurry. I'm telling you. A lesson they will never forget in a hurry. In the book of Numbers, when the children of Israel were now worshiping strange God, while Moses was about to go for their own interest, he came down and saw them, bowing down to images, worshiping strange God, and having sex here and there. Moses got angry, destroyed the tablet, and then those that were on the Lord's side bounced against those that were, serving idols. In one day, 23,000 fell among the Israelites. In one day, those that were on the Lord's side, God gave them power. I am very sure those that, pounced on them were lesser in number, because they were more that were dancing, jubilating, and celebrating, while Israel was looking for a way forward. 23,000 of them died. That's in the book of Numbers. The same thing must happen in Biafra, because there are so many of you that are dancing to the tone of the enemy. And those of us that understand that this is an evil music, that if we keep them quiet, they will distract us, they will destroy us, and we will not allow it to happen. That's why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was lamenting, I need men, I need men, I need men. And some idiot like that, Chinedu Azodu, you are telling him, if I obey his own money, which money? Did you see what he did to Kostaris? Did you see how many billions he stole? Did you see how many billions he's owing? Eh? Which legitimate business is he really doing that will give him all those money to maintain those those thousands of boys that has gone? So is it Yoruba that is paying them, Abi? He's paying them every month and giving them the bullet to be going about to stop Biafra. And you're keeping them quiet. If we are not mad now, desperately mad to get Biafra now, my brothers and sisters, we could as well forget it. Those of us in diaspora, we will end up becoming whatever they do to us, they will do to us. But if you want a future, if you want to be saved, if you don't want Nigeria to delete Biafra completely, it is time for you to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu through his servant and disciple, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Through his own pure disciple, honest and sincere disciple, Mazi Simon Ekpa. If you are not supporting it, then enlist yourself amongst those that are perished already. How else can I say it? How else can I say it? These people are on you. They are coming. They are desperately ready to finish you. They have their stooges. Because you are cowards, you don't want to use your head. Because you are just, I don't know how else to explain it. They say sit at home for us to prove that we are in charge of the place. Some of you are complaining. Why did you sit at home? What? So you want us to just forget Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and forget what he represents and continue with this system that will bury every one of us. Many of us that know what is going on, we will never subscribe to that nonsense. Never. Never. So those of us that are desperate and are mad to ensure that we get Biafra, as you return tomorrow, I'm telling you, onye ọbụla na-obey ihe sit at home. Ihe ọbụla ọ sọrọ gị gị mee ya. Iji dị ọkọ mbụrụ gị kụwa isi. Ihe ọbụla iji ha tinye afịa ha gị nwee ya ọkụ. Because some of our people, they will never listen except they see something hard happen to them. You see, some people are not happy. Some people are even sitting at home today. These are people that want it. They want a 7 days straight. Because please, Rafa Chamaka, today is a lockdown. People are not going out today. You see? People are sitting at home. Those are the people that really want to get this freedom. Do you think they did not get the news that today is a free day? They got it. But they are tired of Nigeria. They want a free nation. They want a free Biafra. Even today, that will ask them to go about and get something for themselves, they decided to sit at home. They will not die. Let me tell you, tomorrow, Eh? If anybody decide not to sit at home, decide not to do the needful for us to get our freedom, consider them your enemies and do the needful on them. Enough is enough. I'm around you, and I go heba. I go heba. Because we cannot allow them to, to pour some sand inside our gari. Nigeria is gone. Nigeria is mielala. And the only way we can help it to miele is to take our own territory out as quickly as possible. Do you think if it is not the pressure of sitting at home and everything that our prime minister is doing, the way Asari Tokumbo, Asari the pig, the way he was crying them for yesterday, hey, leave them, let them go. Do you think he will be doing that video? And some idiot will tell you, sit at home is not working. What does it earn you? What is sit at home getting you? Otoros Habuogi. You will not, that is, you will not eat the fruit of your labor. None of you. The sit at home is what you have. And we must make sure it is very, very effective. Very effective. Anybody that doesn't do it, do the needful on them. If anybody decides to enforce, it is because he is angry that some idiots know what is good for them and they refuse and they want to enforce. I support them. I support them. I am speaking as a Biafran, my own. Because not on the home front. If I'm on ground, I might even do worse than them. I'm telling you. How will they be telling you what is good for you? And you are hell-bent in becoming a fool. You are hell-bent in becoming a fool. Normally, my program this morning doesn't go so far, but if not because of the way languages are controlled on YouTube, the anger on me this morning, I wish I can express it. The only chance we have is now. The only chance we have is now. As we return tomorrow for the sit at home, my people. Hey, look, all the people that are telling you, don't enforce it, or allow people, look, a lot of people are sitting at home on their own. Those that don't want to sit on their own, if you have the capacity to make them sit, do it, do it. Vam 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 is telling you, anybody is in Yaga sit at home. One day, you have the capacity to force them to sit at home. Force them whichever way. Whichever way. If they live in a house, go and lock their key. Buy a padlock, lock their gate. Chere outside. Fana pota, you go see Biafran. You go ahead and look, everybody must sit at home. If they live in your street, block all that street, block wire. Fana pota, go ahead next year Zubeha. Fana poara. Nda mina pota, ka block unu. Une were cocktail. No heba. Me hoko. That's what we do. I will be Biafrans. You go see a night of freedom. One day, and one year Ghana be why this year. Nam Wika Gulamo. Ika Gulam, I'm tired. I want to go home. I am tired. I want to go home. And if you are not tired, you don't go use your own, spoil my own. Me, Rafael Chamaka Jere, Pastor Vam Vam Vam, I am tired. I want to go home. And you cannot stop me. Chideka Ogoku. Ndara. Mad people everywhere. I'm going to end it here because my time is up. I've exhausted so much of my time and I've even encroached into my own time. But I am determined to make sure you receive sense and know that, look, if you don't get it now, forget it. Forget it. When they come to eliminate those of you that feel that they say you are Biafran, they want to come and eliminate you. Every one of you that say you are Nigerian, they will start with you first because you are the one that will go and meet them. Did you remember what they did in Asaba? Those that went to welcome them in Asaba. And I said, well, the war is over. We are now one. They are the ones that they shot on sight. They were going to welcome them. Look at what they did to them at the Lekki toll gate. Nigeria is evil. And we must end that evil this year. May God bless our leader, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless our Prime Minister, Mansa Monekpa. And may God bless every one of you that listen to this message, that we get mad to understand that we need madness and desperation to get this freedom. We don't need soft hand. We don't need kids' gloves. We need iron hand. And many Biafrans need iron hand. Some of them are in Umuahia. Some of them are in Aba. Teach them a lesson. Let them understand that we mean what we are doing. Somebody must do it. My name is Raphael Chamakajiri, Pastor Vam Vam Vam. I'll see you this afternoon.